Welcome, and thank you for joining me today for this meditation called Stepping into Acceptance. So just take a moment and allow yourself to get comfortable. Simply sitting in a chair, feet flat on the floor, arms relaxed, hands resting so comfortably in your lap. And go ahead and close your eyes and just get settled for a moment. So let's begin with the breath, the most natural place to begin. Breathing deeply, noticing each inhale, and being fully present with each exhale, allowing the body to relax, feeling it becoming heavy, shoulders drop, breathing, hips sink into the chair beneath you. Feel your thighs just let go. And on your next inhale, go ahead and tighten up every part of your body. Hold that breath and your body tight just for a moment. And then relax, just releasing your entire body as you exhale. Good. And now simply allow your breathing to settle into a deep and a natural rhythm. Eyes closed. Feel the joy. Just relax. And allow yourself to fill with a sense of peace. And this posture that your body is in right now, it is important. You see, we are symbolically creating space to be with whatever is happening for you that's brought you to this moment. With whatever it is that has brought you to this place of stepping into acceptance. In this moment, seated, relaxed, you've created space. You see, you've created space in your lap, space to hold what is. Moving into a state of acceptance is a shift in our perspective of control. It's a shift from thinking that something is happening to us, as opposed to realizing that something is just happening. And it's normal to want to control, especially something that's causing us pain or suffering. And yet so often these things are out of our control. So how do we find peace? How do we cross over the bridge from suffering to acceptance? We use the power of choice. We engage our power to choose. And everyone has this power within them. And even when we think we are not choosing, the act of not choosing is still a choice that's being made. We have a choice in how we experience what is happening. And in this moment, the choice being offered to you is to simply allow. In this moment, you are owning your power to choose. And by choosing to create space to just be with what is. And that's where the true power and control reside. It resides in the act of choosing to be with what is. Not in the illusion of having control over what is, but just choosing to be with what is. And as you shift into acceptance, it's important to understand what acceptance is not. Acceptance is not about trying to like what's happening. You see, it isn't about making it okay. And it isn't about trying to convince yourself that there's a reason or a higher purpose for what's happening. Acceptance isn't even about trying to convince yourself that something good will come out of what's happening. And it isn't about changing anything. You see, acceptance is about honoring how you feel about what is happening. It is about allowing what is to be fully and completely present with you, right here in this moment, without trying to change it, without trying to change how you feel about it. And so now, gently bring to mind a situation that you wish to hold in acceptance. And be kind to yourself as you allow the image and emotions of this situation to come fully present into your awareness now. And as you hold that vision of this person, thing, or situation in your mind, just imagine that you can wrap that vision inside a bubble of peace. Just imagine that you allow your hands to move around and encapsulate this vision into a beautiful bubble of peace. And then imagine holding that bubble ever so lightly, ever so gently in your lap. And remember that you are completely supported by the chair beneath you, and you are safe. And so breathing easily, simply allowing the bubble of peace, just holding that person or that situation or that thing within this bubble, allowing it to rest lightly in your lap as you simply breathe. Notice any tension that may be creeping into your body. Just notice, nothing more. And as you hold this situation this person, this thing in your lap. Remind yourself that there is nothing to do. Remember that there is nothing to change, nothing to fix. All that is required of you is to breathe. Just sitting comfortably, safely, peacefully. Just breathe. Simply content to just notice the situation. Just notice. Holding it ever so lightly in the loving lap of your awareness. And here's the power of this moment. You see, in this situation, held by the loving acceptance, you're noticing how you can allow yourself to simply be with what is. Feeling what you feel about what is and just letting it be. Just let it be. This is what heals you. This is acceptance. And as you breathe, there arises a new awareness of acceptance within you. A new awareness that there is nothing to be fixed. And notice the bubble of peace in your lap. Notice that it begins to gently pulsate and glow. It pulsates and it glows because it is honored by your presence. This situation or thing or person, it pulsates and glows because it is honored by your noticing what is. With each breath, it pulsates more deeply. It glows even brighter. Simply being held in this moment, held in your gentle, loving awareness. Cradled in the lap of your willingness to allow this person or situation or thing to just be. To just be in the lap of your presence. Undisturbed, not being judged, not wanting to be fixed, but to just be in your acceptance. Even if it is just for this moment. This moment. This moment is pure acceptance. It is a practice you have begun. And it's a practice you can continue if you choose. It is a practice that when chosen again and again, it brings peace. It brings serenity, liberation. Ever so so beautifully. You have created space and welcomed acceptance. Just feel the power and the beauty of this moment. And so now, when you're ready, just begin to bring your awareness back to your breath. Good. And feel a sense of gratitude for the pleasure your breath brings. And feel now the sense of your body, its weight, its placement in the chair, just allowing yourself to come back to this moment. Coming back to the room you're in, to all that surrounds you. And when you're ready, simply open your eyes. Thank you for meditating and stepping into awareness and acceptance with me today.